this is Julie at Hawaiian Beach Walk. Well, today I just wanted to share with you I thought was kind of a cool little Christmas present, and also some other ideas maybe for some gifts. So this is a lip balm holder, and in here is a lip balm. This one is from Melaleuca, but you can use any lip balm that you may pick up, or chapstick that you may find. I thought this was a kind of like a little great little holder, and you know, you could present this to a friend or a business associate, just place it on their desk, you know, because it will stand up. Anyway, so I just wanted to show you how to make this real fast. All right, and this actually is really fast. So first I need a piece of paper which is 5.5 by 3.5, and then I score it at 2 1/4 and at 3 1/4. And I will say, you know, you can score on your trimmer. That's by Stampin' Up. That has the ability to score. Or also, if you are using, or you're going to be making a lot, I would suggest using the scoreboard. Makes it pretty fast and easy. And when you are doing a lot, you know, do each face. For like, I would cut all my paper first, and then I would go and score them all, and do that for all the papers. So anyway, so this one is a 5.5 by 3.5, and you score at 2 1/4 and at 3 1/4. And then this is going to be the inside holder. This is just 1 inch by 2.5 inches. And then I have 2 pieces of Designer Series paper, and this one comes from the Be Merry set. And these are 2 by 3 1/4. These will be in the front and back. And then I have 2 also for the inside. So this will be 2 also by 2 by 3.5, 3 1/4, excuse me. So these are 2 by 3 1/4, the Designer Series, and the white are 2 by 3 1/4, and I do 2 of each one. All right, so let's get started. So first of all, I'm going to just kind of burnish these score lines. Okay, that's my first step. All right, okay, those are done. And then actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and wrap this around. Now what I do is just first wrap it around, and then I'm going to use some glue dots. So there we go. Just kind of keep all my adhesives there together. So what I will do is I will do 3 of the glue dots. 1 in each end, and then 1 in the middle. Okay, so it looks like that. And then I'm just going to take this and wrap it around tightly now, okay? Because we want to make sure that's going to hold, okay? So it's going to hold, but it still can move where the person can still take it in and out, okay? And then, but I'm not going to put this in there yet, okay? Because I still need to work on the other part, so I'm going to set that aside. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and glue on the Designer Series paper, okay? And let's see, here we go. And I like to use glue just because it gives me a little time to play with it to make sure I've got it laid just correctly. Of course, you can use your snail, your fast fuse, your tear and tape, any adhesive that you like. This is just what I prefer. Okay, there we go. So we've got the Designer Series paper all set. All right, and we're going to put that aside for just a moment here. Okay, and then we are going to go ahead and stamp the greeting for the front. Now you'll see here I already have one. I kind of messed this one up. I don't know if you can see, is like I tried to line it up one over the other, and so wasn't quite happy with it, so I'm just going to go ahead and restamp again. Now this is coming from the stamp set of watercolor words. So this one is says just for you, and I really like the watercolor look. So I really liked this stamp set, and it's really has a lot of options for you, because there's like love and hope and you're the best and hooray and happy birthday. So you can use this set for a lot of different things, and with the stars and the hearts and the flowers, and the leaf to go on the sides of the flowers. Anyways, I just really thought this was a versatile set. And again, as I've stated many other times, when I buy something, I like to make sure that it has more than one use, that I really feel like I can get a lot of use and bang for my buck. And I really enjoyed this set. So we're going to use this sentiment just for you. And I'm going to use the Always Artichoke color on the stamp pad. Make sure I've stamped it up good and ink it up good. And then what I'm going to do, because this is a polymer and it doesn't have like a rubber stamp, have that extra rubber to give it cushion, I'm going to put my piercing pad underneath. Now you can see this is very well loved. I covered my piercing pad with a sheet of paper, so that way I won't get any of the ink or anything on the actual piercing pad, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and stamp this. And yeah, I guess that's okay. All right. And then you're like going, Julie, there's that mark. But we're going to be cutting that away. So let's do that first. And the reason is I'm going to be using that Always Artichoke again, but I just kind of always has the tendency, if I leave my ink open, something's going to happen to it. So I'm going to close it for now. I am going to use it again in just a moment, but I want to go ahead and cut this out. Now, one of the things too, that when you're cutting out your paper, leave your scissors in the same position and move your paper around, okay? And then sometimes you might find like, well, Julie, the back part is getting kind of caught up in it. Just go ahead and snip it off, and then just continue on to do the remainder of your cutting, okay? Now this one I'm going to cut pretty close to those edges. Actually, I think I'm going to just do even a little bit more here. Because this sentiment really goes the whole length or whole width of the holder. Okay, so now here I'm going to cut off that little mark that was there that we didn't like, and I'm going to do this one again just a little bit closer, and then that's going to make this a little closer too, so that take down the width a little bit. All right. Okay, there we go. I'm happy with that. All right, so I'll put all this aside. Okay, sorry, I had an interruption. I had to go away for a little bit. So I'm back. But what I wanted to mention also is, I really do save like all my scraps. So anyway, so like I will then, when I'm gonna store my scraps, like I'll cut this down like this, so that's like a good piece I can do sentiments off of, or some other type of thing, maybe punch something out. So anyway, and then even if this one, I can use the back if I want to. So, and here like this, I can use this, and then I can throw this part away. I know you may be like, wow, Julie, but I'll tell you what, it really does come in handy. And I've been able to do a lot with just having all my little scraps together. So for this one here, I'm going to attach it here in the front. I am going to use some dimensionals, which just, as you'll see here, it just gives it a little bit of a lift, and I like that. I like that look. Okay. Let's see here, and I'll put one here, and here, and one more. Okay, that should cover it, huh? This will go right there. Okay. And what I can do is I see like this hangs over just a little bit, and so I'll just turn this over and I can just snip it like that. And there you go. Okay, so the outside's done. That was pretty simple, huh? All right, so now let's do the inside. So what I like to do here is I'm gonna put a greeting here, but This I'm going to leave blank because that way I can put, you know, who it's to and maybe a little message on there, handwritten message, to personalize it, okay? All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do the inside. So again, I'm going to bring out my Always Artichoke. All right, and then I'm also going to be using the Real Red. Okay, now the Real Red I'm using with a message of Merry Christmas, and I got this message from this Seasonal Chums set. Love this. And this little reindeer is like my favorite stamp, Christmas stamp out of this season. He's just really, really cute. And I'll show you a finished one of him in a little bit. Anyway, so this is where this Merry Christmas stamp comes from. There's also one here, You're So Sweet, or the Trick or Treat. And also we did Being Your Friend is a Real Treat. And then the To and From. Use this a lot. I have a class coming up in December for tags. I'll show you some of those, and you'll see I use this stamp a lot, and the Merry Christmas and the reindeer. So this is a really versatile set, and because these also, you can use the To and From and the You're So Sweet, and you know, Being Your Friend is a Real Treat can be used any time of the year. All right. So let's go ahead and stamp that first. The Real Red. I'm going to put that in the center. Hopefully my head's not in the shot. And there we go. It's a little crooked. Let's flip it on the other side. Thank goodness there's two sides to every paper, right? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and there we go. I think that's a little bit better. And I'll put that on the side, and then I'm going to go ahead and close this up, because again, that's an accident waiting to happen for me. All right, so then all I'm going to do is this is actually a pine leaf stamp, and this one came from Christmas Pine stamp set. Love this stamp set. This was actually released last year, and I just really have found that I'm able to do a lot with it. So there's pine cones, all the pine leaves, different sentiments that just are really, really wonderful. Also too, for us, if you want to do welcoming, you can also make the pine cones look into like a pineapple. All right, so I'm going to use these, and I'm going to just stamp carefully on the edge. I'm glad this one has a pine going the other way, so I can use it for this one, for this side. And I think this one I'm going to use over here. Okay, there we go. There's one. And then these I'm just going to do just a very little bit, just so I have just a little bit of color and not filling up too much space, because I want to have room for my message, okay? I want to write. Oh, and look what happened. Right in the middle. Wouldn't you know it? Okay, flip. Let's do the other side. Let's see here. That has a little spot there, so I'm just going to improvise. There we go. Okay, all right. And then these are going to go right here, okay? Close this up. Put that stamp set aside. And we can get rid of our piercing pad. Go. All right. And then now all we have to do is we're just going to go ahead and attach our lip balm in the center. And so what I'm going to use for that is also glue dots, okay? And I think I'll probably do 3 also on there. So the top, 1 in the middle, and 1 at the bottom. Okay, so there they are. And then I'm just going to place it in the center and stick it down. And there you go. So isn't that cute? I just thought this was a great idea. It's a little nice gift that you can share. And then I'll write my personal message in there to whoever I'm going to give this to. Anyway, so I wanted to share that with you today. I know, you know, it's the holiday season and it's time for gifts. And, you know, I really do love to be able to share my crafting and give people presents that really come from the heart. And so also too, I just wanted to share a few other ideas that maybe you might want to do. Now this one for the crafter in your life, it's just some adhesives. You know, I have the snail, I have the tear and tape and the multi-purpose glue, and I made the tag, the sleigh, with a die set that that we have, and then also this ribbon. Now this ribbon, this gold ribbon, is on the clearance rack. It's on, I think it's on sale for like $2.80, something like that. It's like crazy good. And this one here is 5/8 inch wide, and you get 10 yards of satin ribbon, and this one's in gold. And I have this because I used this from my daughter's wedding, and I used it a lot. Maybe this week I can make another video and I can show you all the different things that we had done with the ribbon, but it's really beautiful. So I just, you know, you can package this up, and this is a great gift for a crafter. Trust me, I'm telling you, I would love it because I go through things like this really, really quick. Also too, for those who have die cutting machines, this is a really good with the brush and the pad where you can put, after you've die cut your item, you put it on here and you run the brush over so it gets all the little tiny pieces. Like for instance with this sleigh, all these little pieces where the red are, you know, when I cut it out of gold, I have to get all those little pieces out of the gold. So this brush is a great use for that. So this is another great little present that you could do for a crafter. Also too, you just saw me use my piercing mat when I was doing the sentiment for the front of the lip balm cover. Well, so you could do like a piercing mat and the piercing tool. Now I will tell you, I use this piercing tool for so many different things, not just for piercing. Like, you know, when you're going to be putting brads, and that's originally what it was for. Or also when you want to, in your paper, you can like pierce holes all along the edges as a type of design. This is also a little reindeer I was talking to you about that I love. This is one of the tags that we're going to be doing in our December class. And I used the Stampin' Blends, which are new alcohol markers that Stampin' Up! Has just come out with. Love, love, love them. This ribbon is called Tranquil Tide. It's one of the new In Colors ribbons, so this just works out perfect for the Christmas season. Anyway, so this is another gift idea. And then for those who love washi tape, okay, washi tape is just a great tool, quick decoration. Also too, you know, for cards, and if people in their planners or on books and so forth, they love to decorate with this. Even this is also good for some young girls or young men who crafters. They have different colors. So this one here is the pink shades. They also have a great black design, and they have some blue and some green. So take a look. I'd be more than happy to help you out with it. But you know, it's a great little present you can put in a bag, and it gives them all different types of selection there. But this is a collection that comes together. So there's, I believe there's 6 of them. So I know that someone would really like this as a gift. I use washi tape a lot in my planners as I'm decorating. I like to decorate a little bit every day to make my planner look happy. So there's enough things on there that are things I have to do that I look at it going, oh. So I like to have something that makes me happy. Now this is the Stampin' Blends that I was talking about that I used for the reindeer. And this is a new alcohol marker collection, and I'll show you. This is mine. This is how I store them. So these are really awesome. They are a artist quality alcohol markers, and they really do beautiful coloring together. So you can buy them individually or in a pair, like the two, like as far as, I'll show you this one I'll take out. This is for pumpkin pie, the color pumpkin pie, and so there's a darker and a lighter one. And so you can get these you can get these together as a pair, or you can buy them separately. And the one thing that I do like is you are able to buy them separately instead of, you can get them all in a collection if you want to start too. If you want, like, okay, yeah, I would just want the whole collection, you can do that. But then you can also, like I said, buy them separately. And the reason I like that is because if you use one color a lot, then you can just, when you need another color, you don't have to buy like the whole collection or do without that color. And so you can buy the pins individually. These are not refillable, but like I said, since you are able to get them individually, as soon as you see that one is running low, you can get another one. Anyways, and I think these are also a great gift. You may be, for instance, somebody, you could do a stamp set with some flowers, just like the one we were just using this morning with the watercolor words. I'm trying to grab it for you again. You could use this, you could buy them a stamp, and then maybe get them the set of pink and the set of green. So they could do like leaves and then do the flowers. That's another option as far as gifts go. So this month, we're going to be focusing on for gift giving and trying to help you all out so you don't have a stressful Christmas. I know that that's one thing that I always try to make sure I avoid. So I like to enjoy my holiday. So anyway, so we will be having a lot. Please stay tuned to our posts. I'll be doing more videos and more ideas on Christmas gifts, and we'll be happy to help you with anything that you may need for your artist supplies. You can find us on www.HawaiianBeachWalk.com, and you will see that we have a Stampin' Up! Online store, and we also do have ready-made products in our Crafters Cove. Now, I did want to mention one thing that we are starting new this month. If you sign up for our newsletter, we are starting a newsletter. So if you sign up, then you will receive a 15% discount on your next purchase of Stampin' Up! Products. So that would be anything that you find from our Stampin' Up! Catalogs. And so because this is a special that we are offering, and this is not coming from Stampin' Up!, the order process will be a little bit different. So you will place your order with me, and then we will be able to give you your discount. So we're really excited about starting the newsletter because it has some really great information and ideas, and we just want to be able to be that path of creativity for you, where you find that you have just so much fun doing crafting, and then as you give your creations away, people are really happy and excited, and they also know how much you cared about them because you took the time to make them something special. Anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful day. If we can be of any help, please feel free to contact us at info@HawaiianBeachWalk.com or Julie@HawaiianBeachWalk.com, and we will be glad to help you out and to help you in making your Christmas season a very smooth sailing one, and you'll be able to enjoy the holidays. All right, bye-bye. Have a great day.